Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome back to the Hike and Plays video. Today we are on Hike and YT. That is for Hike and YouTube. But we are on server 510. So, for those of you who know and were following the stream yesterday, we did create the brand new account. This account is going to allow for some of you guys to follow along as I progress through the game and try to, I guess, make a very, very powerful account. So, as it stands, we are on 87,000 power. We are at, well, we're approaching the reset. It's almost reset time. We actually have an hour and a half till reset in my time, which means I might as well show off where I got to so far. There is still a lot of grinding I need to do. I've not actually finished all the grind, so there will be a little bit added on by the end of the day. But so far, our team looks like this. We have Crocodile sitting at just under 20k power. We're running Boa Hancock. We are running Mihawk. We are running Eva. And we are running Usopp as our 5 heroes. Now, we have picked up a couple of extra heroes. We have picked up Bege and we've picked up Burgers. We've picked up a couple of other people as well, like Arlong and Axehand Morgan. Mr. 3 as well. Mr. 2 even, not 3. 2. But we're not going to be using them naturally. So, what have I done in order to get to this power? And have I spent? That's another thing a lot of people are going to be asking. Guys, this series is going to be based around a free-to-play but low-spender model. So the idea is I will spend, but well within reason, nothing insane, mostly things people can afford. So, if we actually go to the Emperor's Gift event, you can see I have topped up a total of 102 diamonds till this point. That is the equivalent of, let's have a look, it's probably about $15. It's a little bit more than $15, it's probably about $16 realistically. That's it, that's all I've spent. That is all I've spent in order to get to the rank that we are at and the power that we are at. The reason we've done that, and I will go through the reasoning really quickly, is because I wanted to pick up for 6 fruit. I just wanted to pick up this Boa Hancock. I think it's going to allow us to really push on through early. And then also, this is going to give us a camp recruit, which we've picked up Crocodile because, you know, picking up an early tank is going to be really, really beneficial. Tomorrow, we're going to get some 5 stars and some golden fruit, which is also very, very good. But, you know, the big thing was pick up Crocodile and pick up Boa for me. There I get to start with 2 core units. And then as we did our draws yesterday, we were lucky enough to pull off a Mihawk. I mean, we were guaranteed a core unit, so you will probably get maybe Kid, Luffy, maybe you'll get something really cool. I ended up getting Mihawk. I mean, I would have loved Enel. That would have probably replaced Boa immediately, but that is okay. You know, we were going to run with Mihawk. Otherwise, this team is hyper attainable as a free-to-play as well. Like, it just takes a little bit more luck. You know, all I did was top up for a little bit. Now, what did I use my fruit on? So you can see that I've used 68 of my 102 fruit. Where did I use the fruit? So the only thing I've bought is the monthly pass. And that is because I want the additional battle tries, because it's so powerful. Because of it, I'm level 33 at the end of day 1. So, and I think if we actually look at the grand total of other people's levels, ooh, hey Yato, thank you for the sub. If we look at all the other people's levels, they're sitting at 28, 32, 34. So there's a couple of people that have clearly bought the pass and a couple of people that clearly haven't. So the guys sitting at 28 clearly haven't bought the pass. And it just makes that small difference day 1. You are absolutely, absolutely going to want to push levels so you can get, you know, well, higher ASAP. It's just beneficial to you. So, the only thing we've spent on is that. We are going to be spending the remaining 34 at some point. We're probably going to even top up a little bit. There's a good, like, tomorrow, well, I say tomorrow, in an hour and a half, we're going to have Straw Hat open up here. Maybe we want to buy the pack there, because that's going to enable us to enhance our gear that little bit quicker. Maybe that's something we invest in. And we should, by next week, have our jumping puzzle, so we should be able to start to save up for legendary gear as well. That's really, really important. In terms of new server event stuff, we've almost completed everything day 1. We don't actually have any 6-star units, so we can't finish this off at the moment, but that is completely fine. We have done our Clash with Destiny, although I have to say, with reset looming, it might be worth just doing one more, because we did this back on stream when I had level 1s, and I'm pretty sure I still had Kobe in the team. So our damage should be moved, well, our damage should be able to go a little bit higher if we just do this now. In terms of story, we are at the cap, so we've done up to the level 33 story, so we need to get to 35 to do the next one. And in terms of summons, well, we're going to do a couple now, actually, on the video. So, let's let this completely finish out, because maybe we'll get something, you know, really usable on the account. The idea of this account is to try and be competitive with a very low spend. And we'll see, like, maybe the server won't have some insane whales appear. Maybe it will. But, you know, it is okay. We're still going to be doing a lot of stuff on the main account. We are naturally going to be doing a lot of stuff, you know, as a VIP on the main account. But this account is going to be for you guys to follow along with. Cool, so we've done that. I wonder where that puts us. That doesn't put us very high on the damage charts, but that is okay. At least that gives us a little bit more rewards, and I will take that. Cool. Right, in terms of everything else, there's nothing else to do. We have sort of picked up everything here. Right, I have some summons for you guys. So, we've got 26 superior summons. I say we just rip them. Let's just rip them now. Hopefully we get a nice unit, but who knows? I mean, definitely not her. And then another ideally nice unit. Hey, I'll take the Usopp. The Usopp is actually an okay pickup, because that could be a 6-star for us now. That could be our first 6-star. And that is actually quite good. In terms of what I have in the bag, so after reset, we're going to be able to get another 10 summons, some dust. So that's quite nice. And then we actually have some stuff here. So we can pick up another copy of Frankie. We can pick up, I guess, this and this. Might as well, because we need all the fodder. Now, 2 5-stars. This could be absolutely something fantastic. It could also be something terrible. Alright, they went with terrible. But that is also okay. Just take all of that food as well. Cool. I was really hoping we'd get a core unit, I won't lie. But as long as we keep pushing, tomorrow at reset we'll buy more camp recruits. We should be able to get this. Probably not that immediately, but by the end of the week, we really want to sort of be... Well, we want to get the King's Badge, realistically. So by the end of the week, we want the King's Badge. Guys, so a couple of bits of information while I'm here. You're going to start a brand new account. You're on day 1. You've picked your limited summon. Do not pull for your limited summon. I know this sounds really stupid. Use your free summons, but do not use any of your fruit. The reason is as people in my chat have been telling me, there is an issue with the week 1 limited summon, and that is it resets back to 100 next week. So when the new character comes out, which will be Marco, it's going to start from 100 no matter what. It's super, super, super annoying, because I was going to push this down to 1 and then get a day 1 Marco, but turns out the game really doesn't like that, and therefore, I'd rather you don't waste your diamonds on this. I don't think Kuzan is that crazy. I think if you save all your diamonds and go grab Marco week 2, you're going to be much happier. So, don't spend your diamonds on this. In terms of getting things done, finish this off. I need to finish this off. Make sure that's done by the end of the day, because look, you're going to get another 50 summoning things, so you're going to get another summon, and then the Perona one kicks into, I think it's the day after, actually. In terms of here, again, you could pick the hero that you're starring up. If I pick up another Mihawk or another Boa, I'll be picking up, like, I'll instantly choose the one I'm going to be doing. That way I get my 200 fruit. That's the way I'm going to be doing it, so I'm not picking who I want there yet. And in terms of everything else, my bespoke is currently set up like this. I think the Star Dominion shards are quite nice. But in reality, and you're not really going to hit the red fishman stuff, but in reality, you could very easily be picking up the bond stuff or the boat stuff and feeling quite good about yourself as well. I would always, always, always pick up the legendary shards, because you're going to need so many legendary gears that it's just important to start saving now. Right, in terms of... Actually, no, we'll make a separate video on what I think you should be buying, but naturally, this is something I think you should be buying. A little spoiler into that video, I guess, but I just wanted to sort of round up where we are at the end of day 1 and where we've reached. So far, we've reached 87k power. We are pushing Impel down. I keep getting disconnected, as you guys saw probably on stream as well. We are on floor 63. We're going to keep pushing through. I think we can easily get into the 80s, 90s with the team we have, and that should also allow us, in fact, it should actually allow us to... Where is he now? If we do Eva up to 100, there we go. So Eva's now level 100. That does mean we can equip him with one of those. And then we can actually level up Usopp a fair bit as well. So we're going to try and get more dust now, and then we can level up Usopp. We can actually also promote Usopp if we wanted. Yeah, maybe we should. We could promote Usopp to 6-star as well. That would be our first 6-star challenge done as well. We'll think about that one first. But for now, we've got into 80. That does put us up to actually 93k power. So by the end of the day, I should be able to push Impel down a little bit more. Get Usopp to 100, and that should put us on about 100k power in reality. Or maybe just under 100k power. But that's probably a good start for day one. And I think if you're playing the game, that is probably what you want to be aiming for down the line. You want to try and push beyond 100 on Impel down. But for now, like, that is a pretty solid number to hit. As you can see, a lot of the top players on the server at the moment are only on like floor 99. We should be able to get to 100 though. In terms of what you should be claiming, absolutely claim all of this. Make sure you claim that daily. In here, I don't think you should be buying this unless you're really stuck for magic dust. Like, okay, there is a thing. I could spend 900. I could probably push you up a ton of levels. But it's probably not worth it for how much golden fruit you're spending. Like, the rewards are not that good. The only time they start to get good is here. I would spend on floor 200 because you're spending 1,500 getting 3 camp recruits. Absolutely worth it. It's definitely worth it here for the camp recruits. That's only a 5-star, so maybe that isn't worth it. I mean, I guess it's up to you, but I personally don't think that's worth it. It depends how strapped for gold and XP and dust you are. But again, I'd be buying anything that has golden fruit. Not golden fruit, camp recruits. And then at 400, when you start to unlock legendary gear, this is probably worth it because of how little legendary gear you're going to have. So if you can push this quickly, get the early legendary gear, and then push further, it's super, super worth it. And then hopefully you'll have near a set. So when you get to 600, you'll be able to complete some sets off. I don't think you'll hit 600 in the first week or maybe even in the first month. It is a grind, like, and it's worth noting. We have done actually, I was gonna say we've done no C-Train, but C-Train doesn't open until day 2, so that is why we haven't done C-Train, and we've not done anything on the memory hall yet. This is another thing that I'm going to be pushing out for the rest of the day. So I'm going to be doing more Impel down, I'm going to be doing more of this, and hopefully having a couple of bits to summon with. So we'll have a couple more units by tomorrow, or by reset. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. This is where we're at. This is just a really quick look at where we are at for now. In terms of Grand Fleets, I've ended up joining a fleet called Horizon. I mean, if there's space, feel free to join it. I don't own the fleet, so if anyone did want to play with me, you can always add me as a friend. That's probably the way I would take as well. So there it is. That's the name. And yeah, feel free to add me and I'll add you back. Right, have a lovely day, guys. Have a wonderful day, in fact. And I will see you all after reset. Peace.